called Hulayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakudash. Double honors to the elders, apostle, great millstone who rule and teach well over the hopeful elect. To the brothers pushing this truth, Shalom, the hopeful elect. Now this video is going to be titled You Can't Override Prophecy. Because prophecy defeats all opinions, all fake, it's like really that ultimate slice. So this is just dive straight into it. Revelations 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And this is a John the Revelator in front of an angel. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So doing the works of Yahushua means to prophesy and pay attention to prophecy. I was going to that Strong's because John the Revelator started worshiping the Elohim because they're very powerful beings. When even King David, one of the most mightiest men, most mightiest Israelite, okay, he was in fear of seeing the Elohim, right? Which means the powers, the angels, right? So let's go into that the Strong's right there for a fellow servant. One who serves the same master with another, okay? Of angels as the fellow servants of Christians, which are the Israelites. A co-slave, we are slaves to Yahushua and Yahweh, okay? Really to Yahweh, man. Yahushua called us friends, okay? But nonetheless, and once we get our new bodies, we will be even more powerful than the angels, man, because we'll have bodies like Yahushua. Now let's hit up I want to connect I wanted to before I connect that, let's prove that we're gonna be above the angels, man. Those in what was it, Corinthians, yeah. 1 Corinthians 6:3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? So the Israelites, starting with the house of David, 144,000, will have supreme rank. Rank is going to be very high, man. Now let's get into um, connecting these Edomites to being the Edomites, because the scriptures clearly says that the Edomites will pretend to be the Israelites, take our heritage, and that they're once you connect that, then you go into the people saying that they're Israelites, being a synagogue of Satan, being the wicked. Okay, so let's just connect that. Go to Ezekiel 36. Ezekiel 36 chapter. This is Ezekiel 36 chapter, and verse 1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, Ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, all right, because the enemy hath said against you, Aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. So the enemies of Israel has taken what is ours. Therefore prophesy and say, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side. All right, the siege of 70 A.D. Okay, transatlantic slave trade, genocide, oppression, slavery, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, slavery, okay? And ye are taken up in the lips of talkers and are an infamy of the people. I just seen on TikTok, it's this, he looks like an Edomite, who knows, but he was breaking down how pretty much all the atrocities done to Jake, specifically so-called blacks here in America. And he brings out the receipts, the receipts, I can't really pronounce that right, but the facts on the wickedness that Esau has done to Jacob. And you see a lot of people in the comment section, losers, coming with their lips of talkers, right? Now let's scroll down a little bit. This is verse 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against all the residue of the heathen. Let me reread that. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession, with all the joy of their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for prey. So the Edomites, which is Idumea, okay, let's get that, have taken our land. Let's get it. No, I didn't want to click that. But let's just read it. Land, okay. Region, tribal territory. Land of Canaan. The land of Canaan was given to us, man, our forefathers. So they took our land. Now I wanted to get, that's the spirit that I clicked at, but let's get what I really wanted, which was Idumea, which just means Edom. Just proving that point. The Edomites, and they are red. You so-called Caucasians are not white. You're clearly red, like the scripture says and reality says. So the Edomites have our ancient high places, has our land. They took our scriptures, okay? And what's another one? I think it talks about them parting the land in Joel chapter 3. Joel 3 and 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land. So you Edomites got a hell of a lot to pay for. Ezekiel, I think the 35th chapter. I believe so. Ezekiel 35, 35th chapter. And verse 9, I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and you shall know that I am Yahweh. And this talking about the Edomites, okay? Because thou hast said, these two nations, the northern southern kingdom of Israel, and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas Yahweh was there. So you Edomites, having Jacob in your hands. Now here's the point about the Edomites taking our jacking our stuff. Is verse 15. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. So every single so-called Caucasian, so-called white person, will be desolate, will be destroyed, humiliated, all right, enslaved, and then exterminated, because they're the wicked. Now it's a few more that I wanted to get. Let's get of course, one of the more famous ones, Revelations chapter 3. Give me a moment. All right. Before I hear Revelations 13th chapter, let's go to Jeremiah 17:4. Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. Okay. And that happened because of the Edomites, mainly. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in land which thou knowest not, the Americas. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. And it's a figure of speech, all right? It's not, Yahweh's not going to be like mad against Israel forever. Now I'm gonna get Jeremiah the 50th chapter. Give me a moment. Yeah, let's get Jeremiah the 50th chapter real quick. And then I'll head back to Revelations. This is Jeremiah the 50th chapter. And this is all end time prophecy. Jeremiah 50:4. In those days and in that time, saith Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek Yahweh their power. All right, we're doing that now. Hopeful elect, okay? Now this is verse 11. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer of grass, and bellow as bulls. So the Edomites are connected to the daughter of Babylon, and just for more prophecy, more information on that. This is Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, which means to destroy it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So you Edomites are connected to the daughter of Babylon, man. Okay, you see how all these scriptures are lining up. Now that we know the Edomites have taken the heritage of the children of Israel, our land, our heritage. Okay, now and they took our scriptures and our identity. All right, because that's our heritage. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. So there's people acting like they're the Israelites, and we know who that is, man. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So you Edomites, man, you small hats, and the rest of you Edomites are gonna bow down, man, to the children of Israel. And there's nothing you can do to stop it, man. All you can do now is just talk your crap, come after us, kill some of us, go into your bunkers, survive like savages, lower level Edomites surviving like savages, these upper tier Edomites, living in luxury in your bunkers. And once time's up, man, when that time is really up, because we're some of us really want to get out of here, man, but we got to be patient because Esau's rulership is still in effect, man. It's not up. Time is getting close. Every single day we're getting closer, and we got to be patient. We got to be patient. But we know the end of this devil and the rest of these heathens and these 2/3. We know their end. We already won. All of Israel has won, really. Okay, so we just gotta let everything play out, and it's beautiful to see prophecy play out when you know what's gonna happen. Like I was, getting excited what I seen what Russia was doing. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and let me scroll down. Verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed. So the Edomites, okay, because the Edomites is the only one that has a heritage of Israel, man. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. So this is the synagogue of Satan right here, man. This is connected to Revelations 3 and 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. So the people that are acting like they're the Israelites had the power on the left hand side under Satan, man. And like the scripture says, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, which is you Edomites. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? And the judges is the Most High, Yahweh, his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, the angels, okay, the Israelites. Those are all the judges. And let's just prove that, you know. Give me a moment. Go to Matthew 18th, 19th chapter. This is Matthew 19 and 28. And Yahushua said unto him, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in a regeneration, reincarnation, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And that was to the disciples. And so the judges are the Israelites, and we just read that the Israelites will judge the angels earlier in the video. So let's get Isaiah 33 and 22. For Yahweh is our judge, Yahweh is our lawgiver, Yahweh is our king, he will save us. And that's right, he's going to send Yahweh Shai to save us. And now Yahweh Shai and the Elohim are pretty much Israelites as well, man. Just a different type of Israelite, okay? Now let's get on. That's why he said, Elohim said to John the Revelator that they're brothers. Now let's get Matthew. Go back to Matthew 28. Actually, we was never at Matthew 28. It was verse 28. Salakia. Matthew 28. It's Matthew 28 and 18. Matthew 28 and 18. Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, All power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. So the Israelites, the Elohim, the Most High, okay, Yahushua, those four things I just listed are the judges, which the wicked, which are the Edomites. One more on that, the Edomites being the wicked. Malachi 1 and 3 or 1 and 4? 1 and 4. Whereas Edom said, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. So the Edomites are the wicked. Can't be prophecy. The Edomites are still here. Multiple scriptures that proves they're still here. Okay. Let's get a few. Don't want to go too much into it. Just one is good enough. Obadiah 1 and 21, and Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to judge. Okay, so that's the Israelites again. That word judge. And Saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mounts of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahweh. So who has covered up the faces of the Israelites? All right, who the world calls God, who the world calls Jesus Christ, so on and so forth. Who did that? You Edomites. So-called Chinese didn't do it. So-called Cameroonians didn't do it. So-called Cambodians didn't do it. Okay. So-called Filipinos didn't do it. The only people that did is you so-called white people. Who's acting like they're the Israelites? You so-called white people. Who has the land of the Israelites? You so-called white people. And guess what? You're parting the land with those Palestinians, which is we just read. That's prophecy. So all roads lead, prophecy can't be beat. Like with the sea hip, like us, Ezekiel 37, the Israelites prophesied to coming back to their heritage. You took our scriptures, you took our nationality, you took our land, you took our heritage. And you thought it was just gonna just work like that forever, man. They didn't know. They didn't truly understand what was gonna happen. Okay? Because they didn't understand the scriptures. If they knew what was gonna happen, man, they wouldn't have done it. All right, unless they're just delusional, man. You know, who knows? Maybe they did know, maybe not. Who knows? You know, but regardless, what's coming down the pipe is not good for you Edomites. This is Ezekiel 37th chapter. In verse 12, therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus said Yahweh thy power, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. This connects to Revelations, the 11th chapter. Verse 13, and this a cut to you small hats, all right, you Edomites, you Amalekites. Verse 13, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves, and shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. Then shall you know that I am Yahweh, have spoken it and performed it, saith Yahweh. So simultaneously, when the Israelites go back to their land, they're going to have the second covenant. They're going to be more. They're going to have spiritual power. And King David is going to be there too, man. Let me get that one on King David. King David, King David. This verse 21. And say unto them, thus said Yahweh thy power, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whether they be gone, and will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land. So the Israelites will be taken out of all the earth. All right, not fucking Europe, fucking Asia and shit. All right, you fucking Edomites, man. You're fucking disgusting, man. Verse 24 is the point. And David, my servant, shall be king over them, and they all shall have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgments and observe my statutes and do them. So Yahushua, King David, 12 disciples, so on and so forth. Nothing beats prophecy, man. Nothing beats prophecy. Okay? John the Revelator, he prophesied, Pretty much all the prophets was, that's the whole point of being called a prophet. And then before they were called prophets, they were called seers. And guess what? They saw the future, man. They seen what was going to come down the pipe because it was revealed to them by Yahushua, man. And Yahushua. Through the Elohim as well. You understand? So that's pretty much it for this video. I don't want to rot this off. It was edifying. Shalom.